Hey Apex Agents, it's Mobius Y here with another video for Mass Effect Andromeda's Multiplayer. Today's brief video is a weapon profile, and we're taking a look at another one of the sniper rifles, the Uncommon-grade Raptor. The previous sniper rifle we looked at was the Widow sniper rifle, and it is pretty much a polar opposite from the Raptor, where the Widow is heavy, fires a single shot, and does high damage per bullet, but has pretty low sustained DPS. The Raptor, on the other hand, is quite lightweight, is fully automatic, doesn't have the greatest damage per bullet, but can inflict quite a decent amount of burst DPS and okay sustained DPS over time. Being an uncommon weapon, the Raptor will likely be one of the first higher quality sniper rifles that newer players unlock if they're jumping into Andromeda. This makes it a very accessible gun which can be picked up early and used on all sorts of character builds. The Raptor is lightweight enough where you can use it not just on weapon platforms to maximize the DPS potential of the gun, but also on support classes if you want some kind of long-range punch in order to take down weaker enemies at greater distances. One of the biggest weaknesses when using the Raptor, especially at longer ranges, is that during constant sustained fire, the reticule can kick around quite a bit when you are dumping the entire magazine. This can really hamper the damage potential of the gun if you are unable to keep your bullets on target, especially if you are unable to maintain those headshots. I personally found that the best way to maximize the use of the Raptor's damage output by maintaining headshots is when shooting at humanoid enemies, namely the Outlaw and Ket factions. I would initially aim center mass, and the kick of the gun would bring the scope upwards, and I would land several bullets in rapid succession into their head, resulting in very quick kills. Another way that players can combat the Raptor's ability to kick around while shooting when scoped in is to use characters that have accuracy and stability bonuses in their skill trees. A good example of a character that has this is the Turian Soldier. It gets accuracy and stability bonuses from both its fortification power as well as its passive munitions training. This can make it much easier for somebody to use the Raptor and put out consistent damage at a good rate, as the Turian Soldier is a pretty adequate weapons platform. Now, one of the biggest weaknesses of the Raptor sniper rifle is that it can be unwieldy to use in close quarters combat, largely due to sniper rifles getting the damage reduction penalty when being fired without zooming in with the scope. This can make it be difficult to take down weak enemies that are in your face, like Remnant Breachers or Ket Wraiths, if you simply want to get them out of play as quickly as possible. The only way to really deal with this is to get used to using the Raptor at really close range, or equip a secondary weapon, namely a lightweight pistol like the Charger or Charger S, that can deal with enemies in your face much more efficiently. So all in all, the positives of the Raptor are that it is very easily accessible due to it simply being an uncommon weapon, and it is quite lightweight, offering decent damage output capabilities. However, it's largely outclassed by other guns, not just in the sniper rifle category like the Incisor or the Indra, but also in the assault rifle and pistol categories, as several of these other guns offer better burst and sustained DPS over time. The Raptor does have decent burst DPS and damage per clip. However, it's simply outclassed by other weapons. This can cause it to be thrown aside in favor of other guns like the N7 Hurricane or the Cyclone Assault Rifle, for example, which simply have better damage output, especially on weapon-oriented classes. While the Raptor sniper rifle does have good burst damage, it's simply not as good as taking down bosses due to its pretty poor sustained DPS over time. Other sniper rifles, as the previously mentioned Incisor or Indra, as well as a lot of pistols and assault rifles, have better sustained DPS over multiple magazines, making them better in the long run for killing bosses in an adequate time. Nevertheless, the Raptor is still more than usable, even on gold difficulty, so if you're trying to farm those challenge points, you can use it on weapon-oriented classes or even support classes where you like having a long-range punch and don't feel like using something such as the Sandstorm. It can also be used in lieu of something else in order just to spice things up and add a little bit of variety to your gameplay. That's it for today's video. Thank you very much for watching. If you yourself like to use the Raptor on several builds, let me know in the comments below which characters you prefer to apply it on. If you found this video helpful, give it a like. It really helps me out. And for more Mass Effect Andromeda multiplayer content, feel free to subscribe to my channel. I upload a new video every Tuesday. This has been Mobius Y for Mass Effect Andromeda's multiplayer. I'll see you on the battlefield. Good luck, Apex.